It's like, yo, I was just saying this yesterday on the vid. Like, I need y'all to understand the concept of the ethereal crash. Like the just straight up ethereal crash. Where again, you are so mad and pissed to where you're not mad. Like, you're not gonna, yo, what the nah, you're just sitting there in like genuine disbelief and disappointment. You're like, wow, like this person is truly soulless, like evil, like actually is blatantly a narcissist. You're like, oh man, like you're cooked. Like, you're done. Like, it's over for you. You're off the deep end. There is no recovery, where you blatantly cannot see how bad, how truly terrible and abhorrent the things that you have done and are saying and continue to say are. You can't see it at all, and you still think that you are the victim, that everyone is against you, and you have done nothing wrong. Insanity, bro. Insanity. And that is me, quite literally, every time I see Yoko or Soy Dubs. Stamped. I'm trying to tell you, it's them two or Hassan. If they are rage baiting, I am falling for it 100% every single time, because the Johns that be coming out of their mouth or what they be doing are absolutely ridiculous every time. That's all. Back to the video, baby. The time ain't never changing, because you know what time I'm on, baby. Y'all saw Thailand thumbnail. Ethan, Ela, and the crew got to flaming Yoko and Soy Dubs once again. Apparently some more clips and some Johns came out, and y'all already know how it gets down when it comes to Yoko and Soy Dubs and the downfall. Sweeter than ever. The sweetest, the sloppiest, sloppy. So we're not gonna waste no more time. Of course, we're gonna hop right into that boy. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything. I mean, we know he does at this point. Let's get right into it. You already know, like I said, a shout out Ethan, Ela, the whole crew on the pod, and of course, like we say every time, Trilly Zepender. Shout out to H3 fam. Love must be shared every time. We got the IDUBBBZ situation just got worse. H3 show 168, the segment, a little bit in the segment of Superman debates. But we got more trouble for Ian and ANISA, as you can see right here. I'll be covering that, boy. So, of course, if y'all want to watch the OG episode, OG Live, down in the description. First link, share the love, of course, like we said, every time, baby. Now, let's get right into this, John, because you already know Yoko and Soy Dubs, should be fun.
New IDUBBBZ video, which I love. We love the IDUBBBZ drama. We live for it. We breathe it. We exhale it.
We die for it. It's ever so sweet.
Breathe it in again. We chop it up. We eat it. We roll it. We bake it. We cook it.
Roll it? Yeah, I mean, shit. We are smoking their careers, because that shit is in a pack.
I can't get enough of it. And so let's watch. We saw a bit of this guy. One of you guys knew who this guy was, right? He's from some tech channel.
From Corridor Digital.
Movie guys.
Yeah. All these guys are.
So they seems like a really nice guy. And we watched a clip of him before. I don't want to get into 2 minutes. When he was like, dude, why did Ian do this? It was like, you know, when you're walking with your friend and they go stir a hornet's nest and then run off. And you're like, dude.
Yeah, my man's not about to go stir a hornet's nest, because I'm going to be like, yo, are you a dumbass or an idiot? You're both. Let's keep it pushing.
What the fuck? Which is what Ian did, essentially. And even when he made that statement, didn't realize how accurate it would become. So we haven't heard from him since then. And so this was a new clip of him talking about creator clash. Let's hear our good friend here.
Hello. I don't want to get into too many details about it, but basically with the event being canceled, they're not entitled to pay you all of it. And so it was suddenly like, oh, now not only is this event not happening, I'm now losing thousands of dollars on this event.
Oh my God.
That's crazy, because like, yo, if you're only getting half back word, that like puts you out, especially what you thought you were going to get, plus the bonuses that they definitely weren't getting. But then also, to that, for heads like Dad, that again was relying on John's like the training person, and obviously the bonus is like, yo, that really puts him out, because yo, he needed the cheese from doing the event. Now Duh obviously has it clarifying, yeah, the main John is for charity, obviously. The children with cancer, we'd hope they'd get the cheese, but yo, even still on that factor, you know, duh, yo, that's on Yoko and Soy Dubs, because yeah, the books, where's the 250K? Like, yeah, that should have definitely already been allocated. But yeah, for heads like that, again, as an example, that really needed the cheese doing this fight. Like, not only were they trying to do it for charity, but literally it was going to very much help them financially. Like, yo, only getting half reimbursement back. Yo, that's fucking him over.
Can you please play me the clip of her talking about how she cares about the fighters so much?
She doesn't. That's bullshit.
We have that.
The only person Yoko cares about is like once more herself. Victim complex, cry bully, never taking accountability.
That's
usually fight promoters, they just use these people.
That's their clip on Hassan's show.
I'm a socialist, okay? I believe in taking care of my people. Unlike
No, she doesn't.
These crazy capitalists that show up.
Oh my god. Yo, is he referencing that fucking post from ANISA where she was like, yo man, the more I see like Elon and all that shit, the more I be agreeing with Hassan, like there's fucking socialism and shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Let's pay their fighters ahead of time. This is
like literally made no sense at all.
So socialist coded. They go, you pay for, you're responsible up front, and you don't get paid until we make money. That's the socialist creed. They go, oh, you want a piece? Then you don't get paid till I get paid. No, that's not how we work around. That's not what capitalism is. I pay, you do work for me, and I pay you.
But this is also like, this is an influencer event. First of all, it's run by influencers who are supposed to have money. And second of all, the participants are influencers.
So hold on. That's where I believe what they did was especially nefarious.
Yes.
They recruited many, if not most, of their boxers were influencers who were not rich.
Mm.
So to these...
Oh yeah, I mean, like, that's definitely attributed because, again, with that as the example, like, yeah, he was doing the cheese for doing the bread, doing the event, you know what I'm saying, a good amount for cheese, like, because obviously he needed it. So obviously I think we knew that.
People, they can dangle $20,000 in front of them as a carrot on a stick to hold them, to keep them in line. So that if you leave or if something comes up or whatever it is, it's like, sorry,
yeah.
So it's like, they talk about how they don't want to exploit their fighters. The format itself was exploited.
This whole event exploited the...
Yeah, at least definitely CC3's business model. Like, that shit was 100% exploitative. Again, fucking, bro, 34% going to Ian and Anissa's pocket? The other 20%, yeah, was getting allocated. Like, there was always that, like, 20%, and then obviously, like, depending on how many fighters were still in the card, that cheese is going to them, but then that 30% was also getting allocated to the fighters. So 54% of profit share, yeah, because 20 plus 34 was going to the fighters. What about the charity? You know what I'm saying? Because, again, for fighters on the card, like I keep saying, Dad is the example. Like, we want them to be reimbursed because I'm sure heads like them, especially Dad, cared about the charity and all that type of beat. But yeah, like, obviously, they're financially incentivized to do this. It's like, yo, they gonna need that cheese, but at the same time, damn, 54 going to the pockets of the event and or the fighters, and where is the money for the charity? The Tiltify totally separate. Again, we can't label this boy a charity boxing event then. Ugh, looking hella rough.
You don't make them fucking front their own money for training and then pay them back at the end. That's insane. And so people like this guy, now I don't know if this guy's rich or not.
They probably justified it by it being a charity event.
And
that's how they got everybody.
And yeah,
that's literally what everybody in most heads were saying. Like, especially Mike and Kate on the factor of the documentary. They were saying, like, yeah, man, like, we were supposed to really get paid for that, John, but we weren't really sweating it because it was supposed to be for charity.
The other aspect of the whole
And somehow
problem.
they still lost money.
Yeah, I'm an angry bitch.
We know.
It's just
an insufferable witch bitch, actually, Yoko.
It makes me actually
Don't say that, John, to the Huns. It's all love for the babes once more. But yeah, nah, she's a bitch.
so upset when I hear the fighters talk, like Dad.
Oh, the poor Dad.
Well,
Yep, literally my peak perfect example of this, honestly, because yeah, he had dropped the videos. He had went on, you know what I'm saying, Pope Diorio stream. Shout out Pope Diorio.
I've only listened to 1 second so far, but this is already making me so upset.
Like ask yourself, Dad is a good fighter. He has fans. People are interested, but why would they want Dad to fight in all three? Why? They had a bunch of repeat fighters, and all of the fighters they had repeat for were not rich fighters. These were people who were...
I feel like there's probably a ton of factors that go into that. One, obviously, stigma around event, bad. Like, yo, influencer boxing John, like, yo, is already on the edge of going out, if not, like, fully being dead, because that's like Jake Paul, which, funny enough, mentioning Jake Paul, like, their whole inspiration on doing this for real was because they went to a Jake Paul boxing event. But even sidebarring that, it's like, yeah, the good amount of fighters probably getting on this card is because, yeah, there's probably not that much interest in, one, just influencer boxing on a general. And then two to that, there's not many creators, especially creators that already have, you know what I'm saying, cheese and all this type of beats, even if they want the brownie points for doing it for charity, which obviously, you know what I'm saying, that's what the main event is supposed to, the main whole thing about the event was supposed to be about, or whatever. Like even with heads like that, like, yo, they're just not like really financially or even PR, I guess, like incentivized to do this jazz. So that's probably like why they have the same fighters on this beat, because these are the heads who, one, I guess, really want to do it for charity the most, and then two, would really need the cheese. So yeah, then heads like that, best example, are more incentivized to come back on the card and obviously do repeat, you know, fights.
Depending on them to pay them back, to fund their money. That people who are looking for, who would be swayed by being like, hey, you get a bonus at the end. We're going to give you a $20,000 bonus at the end.
Also,
these are
like
people
that.
they could control, that ANISA could control.
It's so fucked up that people have to spend their own money first and the plan is that you would then get reimbursed in the end.
No,
that's just not okay.
Of course not. Of course not.
Because I remember like looking on, like, obviously, like, yo, checking out Pope Dior stream and all that, and like some of the fighters, like, yo, they were able to ask for the cheese up front. Like, I forgot who was on the jump. I'm pretty sure for CC3, Dad was saying on the interview with Pope Dior, he had asked for the cheese up front, because obviously within all of this, you don't know if honestly, like we're sitting here discussing right now, you were going to get reimbursed for this stuff, you know what I'm saying, this training purse, and or like if the bonuses were actually going to go through to people. They didn't. Like, yeah, so obviously that makes more sense to really prioritize getting this cheese up front if you were one of the fighters on the card.
So anyway,
obviously Jewish.
just like what this guy said, what we're saying happened to this guy. Now, again, I don't
dollars
know.
on this.
I don't,
Not
I don't
happened.
know if he's rich, but either way.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, they're pretty successful
hardworking
YouTubers,
people.
but
I mean,
Either way, it's
I don't think
fucking
like
insane.
rich.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, not even still to that factor. Like, if you're taking a bunch of time to obviously train for boxing, and you're taking away time from being a creator, making videos, posting content, which is what your main thing is, then obviously still it could set you back financially, and or like, yo, you're just taking a toll on your body because trading. You're getting your ass beat every day because you gotta go beat someone else's ass in the ring.
Any means.
Well, and especially you're like, okay, I'll do this for charity. Okay, I'll spend my own money. And then it's like, not only did you spend your own money, no charity got any money. What did you waste
Literally zero.
all the money? What did you spend all the money for? For ANISA
Nothing.
and Ian to take a fucking, to have a cocktail party? What?
2 before and after galas.
plus for influencers, your time is your money.
Big time.
Literally what I was just saying. Yeah, facts. If you're spending time boxing training and all that, you're probably spending less time recording videos, streaming, posting, like, I don't know, TikToks or shorts or IG reels and all that type of beat. You're training. I ain't gonna hold you. So that could dip you financially and obviously just like in the algorithm with motion and views in general.
If he's not spending time on training, he would be making more content or whatever it is that he does. He would do more of that and make money.
Why do they have Dad 3 times?
Well, Dad is a really
Dad was financially incentivized to do it. That's just blatantly what it is. And obviously, again, that's not to knock Dad and be like, yo, he's not doing this shit for the charity, bro. He's a bad person. All that. Nah, Dad is a fucking wholesome dude. He was keeping it peace, and even within his interview with Pope Dior, yo, like a lot of people were giving him shit. Like, I was not gonna lie, I saw a lot of brooms in the chat and shit. Heads was saying sweeps and all that because like he wasn't ripping Yoko and Soy Dubs a new one. And trust, I feel y'all. Listen, we want to rip their dumbasses a new one because they fucking deserve it. They definitely gonna get this genuine criticism, especially Yoko, since she wants to come out on Twitter and spurg the fuck out and shelve out the accountability. Victim complex, cry bully, never take any accountability. But yeah, anyway, sidebarring off of that, yeah, like, nah. Obviously, Dad did want to do it for charity. He was like, he's a wholesome dude, you know, still want to raise money. Hopefully, all these different charities, especially kids with cancer, stand for cancer, gets the cheese. But like, yeah, nah. He needed the bread. He needed the bread from this jump, which obviously if he's going to be training and all this type of beat and setting himself up to be prepared for this event, whether or not he's one of the heads that's bringing main motion to this jump, like he still needs to be financially compensated. He put in the work for this boy. Like, what are we talking about? And again, he was basically sacrificing his own PR to keep it peas within everybody to make the event still look like it's in a good light because, charity boxing event, probably be best to have a positive stigma around it. But I know 2 certain dumbasses that were trying their hardest to not have that boy have a good stigma. So yeah, but that's just the truth, at least again, like for heads like that.
cool part of the event.
He doesn't have a big audience.
But they did not treat him as such.
He doesn't have a huge audience. He doesn't bring people to
but
he's entertaining. He's cool.
yeah, he's
Which
really
is great
entertaining.
the first and the second time. Why do we need him 3 times?
Look, I get it. If
It's
they wanted
because
him,
they control him. They can control him.
no, I get it. But
He needs money. He needs the money. They
Honestly, the way Yoko is, the way she's fucking controlling Soy Dubs, bitching that nigga, bro, fucking puppeteering that nigga as if he's fucking Pinocchio. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised on that, like on that factor. But again, like it's still the main thing. At least one of the main things. Like, yeah, not dad obviously was financially incentivized. Like, you need the cheese.
like that. He needs the money.
yeah. To me, it's like, if I was the one making the decisions, and I felt like that is a really cool element of the event because he's so entertaining and like it's a roller coaster, his fights, I would make sure to compensate him and make sure he's supported to be a part of the event. Like you have to have like, okay, these are the ones that are going to drive a lot of traffic. This one is the entertaining part. This is that, like, but it's like there was no thought behind it. Nothing.
Look, the influencer boxing works when you bring creators with their own fan base, and then all these fan bases come in and participate in the event. That doesn't happen when you bring the same fighters over.
Well, I mean, like, I would also agree in that factor too. But you know what? On a base level, could really help if your event is called Creator Clash and it's creators who create content, boxing. Those creators probably have audiences because they're creators. They create content. It would probably be best if their audience knew about them participating in a, charity boxing event, right? So it would probably be good if, you had your fighters do some promotion. That would be great, but no, they were too vague. They did not communicate enough. They didn't do quite literally any promotion at all whatsoever. Did not see a doc, especially not from Soy Dubs. It's like, yeah, that would help a lot, but they didn't do any of that shit. Again, incompetence.
And over again, especially ones that don't even bring an audience. Like Dad, love him, entertaining, great, interesting guy. But he's first to admit it. I've heard him talking about it. He doesn't bring people to the event.
Yeah, no, he would be an expense of the event, if you're thinking just money.
Here, by the way, is ANISA talking about what a saint they are for.
But then that's the thing too, like with Dad, because he had that whole thing with the clip with Joe Rogan, where it's like, yo, Joe Rogan's like, why does it lie? The dad, he's beating up his son in the ring. Like, yo, that bro, oh my, it's so stupid. Like, it's fucking Joe Rogan. He's got the biggest podcast in the world. Why the fuck would you not use that as promotion or marketing? That's so stupid. Like, even if we can all fully admit, like, yo, is Dad the most popping creator ever? Is he gonna bring millions of people to the fucking event? No. But that interaction, having fucking Joe Rogan see this shit, he's like, yo, why does it lie? Oh my god, I'm such a sucker. Bruh, that clip should have literally been plastered all over Creator Clash's marketing. Are we serious? You got Joe Rogan to talk about this shit and we're just not using it? Incompetence. They didn't promote for shit. Why do you think this John's in the shitter? You know what? There's so many fucking reasons why this shit is in the shitter.
Taking care of the fighters.
Oh, hey, it's Beezles.
Now, hold on. Let me finish this.
I'm now losing thousands of dollars on this event. And that was not something I'd planned for. But we're talking it out, and we might be able to get this figured out. So that's no longer a problem. I hope it's not still a...
So he goes, not only is this event not happening, now they're saying they're not even going to pay me back all the way. So here's ANISA flash forward, or flashback rather.
Made me mad about boxing events in the past is that it's...
What the fuck is this? Bro, what?
What the fuck? Yo, what the hell? Is this like Yoko's face on Soy Dubs' like head? What the fuck? Yeah, this is some absolutely cursed shit. Please get this shit off my screen.
Who's that a combination? I know that's her
dude.
No, that's her face, but on whose head?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
But it reminds me of the Poot thing.
Oh.
It's like a version of Poot.
Except Poot's real, isn't she?
No, Poot's not real either.
What?
I like mugs.
Yeah,
Did we learn that?
Yeah, that's an edited photo.
Such a great one. Anyway, here's ANISA talking about what saints they are briefly before destroying this entire event, ruining their reputation, wasting their money, creators' monies, their production partners' money, everybody's time. Just total disgrace, total loss.
Ding, 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 ding.
Incompetency. Just communism in action, guys. This is what it looks like.
Like, I think what really made me mad about boxing events in the past is that it's rich assholes betting their money to make money to like have people that are struggling to like make ends meet and pay rent.
Let's examine that. Dad.
Wait, fuck, I wasn't even listening, even though I've seen this clip like fucking billions of times at this point.
To like make ends meet and pay rent.
Let's examine that. Dad. Is he someone who's struggling to make ends meet based on the videos you've seen? Yeah.
I don't want to be like rude about it. Like, you know, obviously we can feel the sentiment for Dad. Obviously he wants to improve his situation. He was literally saying on his channel, you know what I'm saying? He wants to marry his girly pops, all that type of beat. So yeah, like, bro, he needs the cheese. Yes, he's someone who is financially incentivized for this.
Yes. Rich assholes. Before this event, I don't know, but would Ian and ANISA be considered rich by most people's standards?
Yeah.
Well, right now, fucking hell nah. But at least before, with him obviously in his peak and all that type of shit, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So let's go back because right now she's kind of describing herself to a T.
What really made me mad about boxing events in the past is that it's rich assholes betting.
Well, you're not the rich asshole. I'll keep it a buck. He's the fucking rich asshole. Because remember, you and your mother did say, hey, if you married a man, he had to be a millionaire and share your religious beliefs. And he had the millions. He didn't have the religious beliefs, but he don't got that shit no more. But you, nah.
Them.
Their money to make
Exactly what they did. They bet their money to exploit these fighters. Literally weren't even going to pay them back until they made their money back. On the gamble that they would get that 34%.
money to like have people that are struggling to like make ends meet and pay rent.
Dad.
Watch them do.
I'm like, yeah, Dad, who you fucking really snaked out because, yo, he was trying to do y'all real solid, go on Keemstar podcast so y'all can get more traction to the event. And he wasn't even going to be on some bad tip. Obviously, we know Dad, like, he going to try to play the PR good. He wasn't, and like I was saying earlier on the Pope Dior stream, like Heads were saying on the Johns, like, yo, Heads was trying to say he was on sweeps because he wasn't really trying to talk hefty on Yoko and Soidas, which is not even a bad thing. Like, he trying to keep it humble, try to keep it peace. Honestly, you can really respect and commend him for that because, yo, a lot of heads, especially in his position, how bad he got snaked out, would have been like, yo, fuck y'all snaky as fuck, y'all slimy bastards, get y'all niggas out of here, bro. Because I'm telling you, I would have been on that type of time. I'd be saying, yo, a lot of these heads better than me. I'm crashing the fuck out. Y'all niggas, bro, again, bro, yeah, this nigga Soy Dubs is a fucking husk, cause so I don't expect that nigga to be on no ego shit. It literally is just all Yoko on the tip of like the communication. I'm not saying again that everything is Yoko's fault, because nah, it's collectively both of these dumbasses' faults. But on a communication tip, we know who's the mouthpiece talking all the shits. I'm telling Yoko, I don't know who the fuck you are. Where the fuck is my G's, bro? Like, who the fuck did you think you was, bro? You're feeling this high off of this nigga's clout, bro. And this nigga clout eviscerated because you want this nigga's clout. It's insane, bro. It is actually crazy. But if, step back. On the tip of like, yeah, with that on this joint, like, yeah, nah, they dead snaked him out. Like, again, he wasn't trying to talk crazy on these two, but again, like, yo, I can't blame him if he did. But yeah, he tried to keep it peace. But not peace, not when you really messing with my cheese and my life, basically, nah.
Do it, and then they'll go home and like have a lot of money.
For the 34%. Oh, the one allocated to Ian and Nisa. Oh, originally allocated.
Fighters are.
The irony is unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Just literally what she did.
Just to clarify, the training costs initially are guaranteed, and then if there's a bonus, that's not guaranteed.
No.
Yeah, because wasn't it for the first two, for CC1 and 2, the purse was 20K, and then for CC3, the purse was 15, because Dad was saying on the Pope Dior John again that like LA Beast got like 7K more for his training expenses and all that. So instead of 15, he got 22.
They're getting
I'm talking about with the first two. I mean,
oh, the first two.
Yeah.
Okay.
But guaranteed how?
Guaranteed by
when?
they're not getting it now.
Yeah,
No, I'm talking about with the first two. I'm talking about
Guaranteed,
the
but
first two.
guaranteed when?
After they get paid,
Yeah,
then you get
exactly.
it.
Yeah,
So
that's not a guarantee.
That's not
They
a
don't got money.
guarantee.
They ain't paying you. Yeah, exactly.
A
that's
guarantee
well,
means
I didn't know because the
I mean,
second one.
that's them promising
A
you that they'll
guarantee
pay
means
you
they
later,
owe it to you no matter
but-
what happens.
Yeah.
That's what a guarantee
Right. That's
is.
what I'm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna get the money back regardless of like what any scenario happens. You know what I mean?
Or what I'm saying, that the second one, because it didn't make money, but we still got the training,
Right.
but no bonus.
Just no.
Yeah, but now they're not even doing that. It seems like, or at least people have to like negotiate it. Where what should be a guarantee is not something you need to
Maybe I
negotiate.
guarantee you that sometime, someday, right before my death, I will give you $1 million. Guaranteed.
Okay.
Wait, really?
Just sometime in the future,
How you been
right
feeling,
before my
man?
death.
How's your doctor's appointments been
Just
going?
between me and you and my death. Guaranteed, man.
But yo, as dark as it is, but then the question is, okay, well then when the fuck are you gonna die? Because then it's like, yo, that could be a long ass time. Obviously, we don't want nothing to happen to Ethan. We love Ethan.
$1 million.
You know what?
Shit, these motherfucking snarkers, motherfucking Mike from PA. Oh, Ethan's gotta be bleeding out his side. Yeah, these niggas. Oh, they would fucking love some shit, wouldn't they? You fucking losers.
What's crazy is that the thing she's talking about that was so bad. What they did is worse. Like they didn't even put the event in the end.
And that's the thing. They go, oh, communism, socialism rules. The capitalists, who she's being like, oh, fuck these people, they actually pay their fighters.
At least they put an
actually
event.
fulfill their obligations.
I'm about to say, at least at the very least, you want to say like the PR and shit, it don't be looking good. But hey, on the back end, on the financials, niggas making sure the money is in their pocket. Can you say the same? No, the fuck you cannot, Yoko. Please keep your mouth shut. But you won't.
And then imagine.
Well, sometimes. I'm sure that there are examples of other
Not
boxers
like
getting.
this.
Oh, well, sure. Like, yeah, in that case, is everything perfect? No, but more or less, especially on these bigger corpo type of Johns, which, obviously was Creator Clash going to be some bigger corpo type of beef? Fuck no. Again, Yoko Soy Dubs about to throw some big shit, some real crazy shit? Hell nah. But at least in that sense, like, which what they were trying to emulate, because again, they were trying to emulate like Jake Paul with his boxing events and shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure heads, again, in that sense, most of the time, yo, they getting their money, they getting their cheese. This John, yeah, this is confirmed. We over the at least 80% mark of, yeah, niggas were not getting their cheese. Charity, not getting any cheese.
This was a catastrophe.
No, definitely.
I mean, I think she's talking about like these big organizations.
Yeah, it sounds like she's talking about other big boxing events.
Now wait till I tell you this. Imagine there's a capitalist who wants to run a business like this, but actually also pays their people well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, imagine a world where you live in a social democracy where there's strong unions who have strong minimum wages and minimum guarantees and stuff. Imagine that society.
Shit, imagine a society where, you know, Yoko and Soy Dubs actually gave a fuck about their event and the charities. Maybe it would have went a little bit better, you know, like doing fucking promotion, actually keeping good PR and relations with your fighters, you know. Making sure money goes to charity. Probably make these events a bit more successful. Kind of like the first one, because we have to admit, 1.3 million at charity first one, CC1, pretty good. CC2, CC3, yeah, that would probably help out a lot.
That's a society. Socialism is ANISA being in charge.
Yeah, I'm an angry bitch.
Socialism is Creator Clash, start and end.
Exploited too, like
Yes, usually, yeah, but
It sucks.
Yeah, perfect cut.
I put my heart into this. I got freaking beat.
And by the way, while she's over there circle jerking about what communist heroes they are, they won't even acknowledge that.
DI dubs.
Dad's pain and suffering.
No, it's
Someone was like, I watched Dad's video and I felt horrible.
Yeah.
And then she responded to that person and didn't even acknowledge Dad.
Oh yeah, in the Discord, yo, that shit had me hot. I'm like, bro, how does a person, like, literally, again, like, it's exactly like Ethan is saying, literally, how does someone reply to you asking about Dad and how, like, saying how, yo, they didn't really like what they saw, especially with what Dad was saying with, again, how, like, he was trying to go on Keemstar's pod, and then Anissa was like, yo, how could you do this? You're like, in our back end of her mind, like, yo, you're going on our enemies, John, and all this, like, yo, you're not even thinking about me. Yeah, fuck no, Yoko. No one is thinking about your dumbass. We're thinking about the fucking charity event that's getting no motion. Maybe we go on Keemstar John, talk good about it. It'll get some more tickets sold. Like, her fucking stupid ass. Like, I can't, bro. It's that ego shit. It's that narcissism shit. Like, yo, you're not always the victim, bruh. You're not. You're most definitely not the victim in this case. You are most definitely the fucking, what is it, the fucking predator? I don't fucking know, but yo, you're the malicious one in this shit.
Yeah.
Who was their most loyal soldier throughout this whole process? How callous.
He was still trying to hype up the event after they quit and Aaron took over. He called into, I think, was it the Oreo?
Pope St. Nicholas de Oreo. You already know. Shout out Pope de Oreo.
He called in. And he was being asked, like, you know, like how fucked up everything is, and he didn't want to go there. He was still like, I just want to get you guys hyped on the new one.
Yeah.
Let's still make that happen. Yeah. And he didn't.
Oh, I get what Eli's talking about. Okay, so this is not for CC for Creative Clash, right? She's talking about the thing where Pope Dior was talking to Dad on the pod, and he was saying how, like, obviously CC3 got canceled and shit. That was the main thing from Dad's video, as we can see. We'll pull that. We'll be pulling that up. And I'll show you. It was the initial vid. Alright, yeah, this one.
It hurts you that I said I'm.
Yeah, so like on this video, this is the John where Dad was basically saying that which part where, like, yeah, the CC3 got fucking canceled, that shit got canned, it's done, and he had obviously spent all his time training and all that type of beast, so his training's gonna go to nothing. So he was saying he was gonna be able to find another opportunity to box and fight for people that wanted to see him, you know, Get in the ring, mix it out with a nigga on the Misfits card. I'm pretty sure the Misfits shit is with Keemstar. Misfits. Shit, hold on. I'll just look up the boxing because I don't know exactly how to spell the Misfits, John. Yeah, it's like Misfits boxing. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So he's going to hop on like one of those cards or whatever to like still box and all that type of beat. So obviously his training and all that, John, doesn't go to waste. So yeah, like that's the John that Ela is referencing. But yeah, he says it's somewhere in this vid. Let me see if like or not even feel like it just direct go to
Clash 3, and I'm gonna get screwed again. Yes, I can tell him I'm concerned. I truly thought it was a work. It was like a WWE promo thing where like they were gonna have a talking to. At this point, I'm bigger event. I'm
is officially eviscerated, bro. And that boy got bro is gonna get too at himself.
Years.
Yeah. Okay. So I'd imagine that, and that was from
the extra training because the event's canceled now and it's just over and there's just no more money, and it's really messing me up.
Till October? What the
Keemstar, I would like to come on the show later and yes, that I went and got that checked out, but I did say
definitely
control because no one was doing that. I really do want to do this. I want to go on there and talk to Keemstar and try to promote
killer.
It's too risky for me, and
I don't give a fuck if you're taking them as serious adults. Y'all be
kick me off Creator Clash because I'm being controversial or I'm stirring.
It's somewhere in his boy. Y'all can go check out this vid. It's on the page. Dad Destroys IDUBBBZ. This was his initial video or whatever, and then the link to this boy. If you want to go check out this
I almost quit when she called me because
it's right here, so you guys can go check that boy out. But that's the John that you was referencing. Yeah, he's gonna hop on like a Misfits card, or that at least his plan to do that. It's because Creator Clash 3, you know what I'm saying, it's canceled again. He doesn't want to waste his training.
I don't want to even talk shit about them.
Yeah.
That was only like maybe like a week or two before.
He's not even really talking shit about them. He's just saying what happened.
No, yeah. And then a week I think later, the whole thing got canceled. And then he made his video so upset.
Like, ANISA, when are you going to come to terms with the fact that you are that person you're talking about?
Never, because that would mean she's taking accountability. That would mean she has to own up to the blatant fucking genuine criticism. Damn, I fucked it up. That would mean she has to admit to the blatant mistakes. She has to take the genuine criticism, not the hate, not niggas calling her a bitch. This and the third hypocritical Trilly, even though she is a fucking unsufferable witch bitch. But like, you know what I'm saying? Not even all that. The genuine thing she fucked up being Creator Clash, not disavowing the false CPS call, all this type of shit. Nah, she's never going to take accountability for that, John. Because if she was, well, I don't think we would have seen the spurgouts and all that shit. And I think she would have already did it. She hasn't. She will never. In fact, she got back on the pod with that one clip and said, yeah, there's nothing that anyone could say to me that would make me feel bad. Oh, there isn't? Because again, you know, children are expecting to get some money for cancer. Because they have cancer. Because charity and charitable efforts, they didn't get anything. You don't feel bad at all, Yoko? Very interesting.
You're worse than that person you're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely worse.
And I'm sorry, but incompetency isn't an excuse, okay? Try telling that to
Dad.
Try telling that to Stalin.
That's a swastika.
Well, no, we're talking about the Soviets, but close enough.
He's got swastika diamonds.
You got a swastika sword, so.
Fuck.
This year.
Yes, I know the sword is a Japanese Buddhist manji sign. Yeah, trust me. I know the fucking context. Most of you G-boys fucking don't. That's the sad part. But better question to that is, does Assad know the context? Matter of fact, does Assad know anything about Bleach? Right. Like, bro.
Than I ever had, and I thought, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna train like a freaking professional. Keep my head down, avoid this drama.
Yeah, and then once again, ANISA, the capitalist socialist hero, the hero of the people. As we started calling her out for this event, she tweets at me, goes, hey, baby girl, I know you're so desperate for any crumbs from me, so here's a really big piece of fuck you.
How about fuck you? And also, again, you should probably pay your fighters back. Also, again, yo, let's talk about the charity.
We are not financially tied to this event.
34%? That was 34% that was originally allocated to Ian and ANISA? I think I disagree.
And even if we were, we had it structured to protect us and the charity.
Yeah, of course you had it. It's structured to protect us, not the charity first, you first. But the charity, oh, fucking hilarious. The second one did not make shit. The third one, totally separate. So you can't count it as motherfuckers making shit. And at the very best, if you are going to count that, Hassan made that gem for you. But that's not even the gem that counts either, because I'm not giving that nigga that credit either. Content nuke Hassan Piker raised $200,000 for Stand Up for Cancer. On the Tiltify, Yoko and Soy Dubs 100% didn't do that shit. Hassan, I don't give a fuck, didn't do that shit, even if that shit came from his name right beside it, because, yo, that video doesn't exist. There's no stream. No stream means no money raised for the charity or the charity boxing event or whatever, the Tiltify, which means, oh, back to back, double it +2 on no money to charity. Oh, it always can get worse, can't it?
You have no power over us. You're just an asshole. Meanwhile, Dad is here crying, or he's on the verge of tears, or in tears over the time he's wasted, the monies he's lost, and the hell that you guys put him through for nothing. Shame on you both. Shame on you both.
Now here I am, screwed.
Also, I just want to say, like,
say it.
We
Say
don't
it.
regret it.
We don't regret it. I'll tell her, yo, speak for your damn self. I ain't gonna lie, cause if I'm Soy Dubs, nigga, I got a fucking ton of regrets, and I'm looking at the main one.
No regrets.
Yeah. Like, I just want to make that very
No regrets. This guy lectured me on what it means to be a good person. Look how fucking little he cares about everybody he fucked over. Look at this scumbag.
I don't even think it's the fact, yo, maybe, like, I don't know, bro. I feel like on the low, bro, Ian knows all this shit is fucked, bro. He knows all this shit is fucked. He's just getting so bitched. He's just getting so fucking cucked out by his dominatrix, bro. He just can't. I'm telling you, he knows in his head, like, damn, bro, this all went to shit. I fucked up so bad. Fuck, like, bro, I'll never feel sympathy for you, Soy Dubs. Ian, never. No way in hell, nigga. You could have told that unsufferable witch bitch fucking troglodyte no, but you never fucking did. So, nigga, you made your goddamn bed, and I hope you're fucking comfortable, because you're laying in that bitch. That's the only thing I have to say for you, Soy Dubs, at this point, man. You willingly let all this shit happen. I have nothing for you, boss. I know you can't fucking formulate thoughts and shit to even drop a response. I mean, you literally said it in the Discord. You don't want any of this shit racking your brain, you dumbass. Like, bro, what the fuck are we sitting here talking about? You need to be the main nigga quelling all of this shit. At this point, bro, you gonna have to go at odds with your wife, bro. No parasocial shit. But, yo, she's saying that, nigga, bro, to be transparent, Ian don't want me to say all this shit, bro. You need to come out and be like, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about, bro. Like, dog, she's just, oh my god, it's already bad enough. She been throwing straight excellent 99 playmaking lobs since the very start. I was saying she was beating Prime CP3. I was saying she done beat out Magic for best point guard of all time. Dog, she just keeps lobbing them up on you. At some point, my nigga, you have to, like, you gotta suck the soul back out of her into your body and be like, yo, I have no clue what the fuck this woman's on about. Like, at some point, he gotta do this, but he never will. He hasn't up until this point, and he never will. It's just, it's so infuriating.
Scumbag, too. She's like, I'm just gonna come out and say it, guys.
Clear, like,
I don't care. I don't care.
Dope.
What is going?
Screwed.
Also, I just want to say, like, we don't regret it.
Yeah.
Like,
And you're fucking laughing. You fucking bitch. I'm sorry. God damn it. I'm sorry. It's really rude for the Huns, yo. I'm sorry. I just cannot fucking stand this woman. Holy shit. Like, you don't regret it? Holy fuck. You are a soulless fucking harlot, bro. It is crazy. Like,
just want to make that very clear. Like, this stepping away from the company is not because we regret what we've done.
But how many niggas' souls you done fucking, like, done sucked out, slurped out? You done made niggas just go straight fucking just husky. Like this nigga, just straight on a husk tip, bruh. At this point, you would think, like, maybe you'd have one, but you fucking don't. It is crazy how heartless she is.
We needed to do what we did.
Christ.
I'm very proud of what you've done.
By the way,
You're very proud. No, the fuck you're not. You literally were looking at the nigga while fucking S-Fan and goddamn Amaranth are sitting there and saying blatantly, like, this nigga would have still lost this boxing match. How the fuck is that being proud of him? That's some bullshit. She's just a fucking liar, bro. It is so annoying.
we needed to do what we did on the content cop, but I thought she had nothing to do with it.
Well, and actually, actually,
she like can't make up her mind.
no, she's a liar.
Yeah, of course. She's a fucking pathological liar. Of course she is. Every one of these niggas are. They're all trying to suck up to Hassan. What the fuck do we think he does? Like,
And
a moron.
And a moron.
a fucking idiot. Like when I say that these niggas be really blowing in from stupid town and we cannot let them anymore, I'm dead ass serious. Like, bro, nah, bro. The capacity is full. You niggas have to stay where the fuck you're at, bro. We can't take no more stupidness in this boy.
She's a moron who can't keep track of her lies. She wants Ian to take all the responsibility and she wants all the accolades.
But
and
I truly am
No,
genuine.
yes, no, that's literally exactly what it is. That's what it is within this fucked up ass relationship, whatever the fuck is got going on. Yo, Yoko is gonna take the credibility, the validation, the gratification, niggas glazing her up, and when shit goes bad, Ian is the nigga that's gonna take the accountability and apologize and sit himself in the cuck chair and look like a bitch. It's so it's infuriating. That's annoying. Parasocial Trilly, my bad. I'm getting hella deep into this, John. But bro, it's like, dog, just this shit has to stop, dude. It's so blatant too. Like,
she's even said it was either Dad or Harley who said, I talked with ANISA about it. Like, why don't you do this afterwards? And she said something to the effect of, we need to do it now.
Yeah.
It's important that we do it now.
Yeah.
Now, by the way, this is, we learned, based on ANISA's own statement, when they left the event, they knew already long before the content cop that the event was failing on a catastrophic level. So she quit.
Yeah, this is what Ian was saying in a Concern Trolley video. I always bring that up. Like, he literally directly said, like, we knew the event wasn't gonna do well going into it, so you knew this motherfucker was gonna fail, and you didn't say, all right, let me just cut our losses right here. You continued to still go on and thought that this shit was gonna do good, and then on top of that, boy, dropped the worst optically, especially optimized at that time point, which is around this time now, content cop, and then your literal actually just worst quality one, because the editing on that boy might as well have been 0. You must have been watching a TTE video. Like, what was the plan? Oh wait, there was none. The plan from the start was to be a clout parasite succubus witch demon, because I can tell you which one got Ian into this situation. Yo, it's like, man. But again, still, it's Ian's fault, man. He willingly letting this all happen to him, bro. He could just be like, no, once more. He hasn't said it yet. Actually, he hasn't said anything, because, I mean, again, him come up with a thought. Hilarious.
Threw the hot potato in Real Good Touring's lap, who's now responsible for paying all these people back.
This is totally tarnishing them too. I see so many people now.
It costs them a fortune, I'm sure.
That too, but I mean, even worse than that is just that the reputation. I see how people talk about them now, and they put blame on them too. Now
they should.
I'm pretty sure, like, I had seen Nick, like that. Well, say Nicholas Deoria, but Nick Deoria talked about this John too, where he was like, yeah, man, I don't know who the hell would trust Real Good Touring, like the production company, after the blatant fuck up that was CC2 and CC3. Like, who is gonna trust their touring company? Is this how y'all running production and events in the background? Y'all just letting the event owner niggas, yeah, they're the niggas over you, but you just letting them do all this blatant dumb shit? Again, this was the same thing that Mike was saying about Ian. Yo, as your boxing coach, if you look bad as shit in the ring, and if you looking out of shape and all that, that reflects back on him, because yo, the first thing gonna say is, who the fuck is your coach? Because they're not telling you they're not telling you the right shit. You're not doing the right shit. So this is the same thing on that factor of the production company. Yeah, these motherfuckers are over you, but they don't know shit. Like, bro, they're just niggas. You gotta run the actual production, bro. Like, yo, if they fuck this boy up, it runs back on y'all, because we don't expect shit from these two dumbasses. Look at them. They're fucking incompetent. Clearly. It's like, yo, on y'all factor with all the back end shit, especially on the books. What happened? What happened? I don't know, man. Like, yo, what happened? So yeah, it's looking real rough for Real Good Tour, and I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Absolutely sue them. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
But I truly am genuinely the happiest I've ever been.
They took monetary and reputation.
Because until this, as an influencer, I've only heard good things about Real Good Touring.
Yeah, me too.
And they are legitimate.
We heard real good things.
Yeah, but
now they're gonna have to change the name to Real Bad Touring.
I don't think that'll help.
That's probably bad.
Yeah, no, that's probably a bad idea.
Yeah. Hello. But she has the balls, the narcissism, the psychopathy to sit here knowing all of that. Look into the fucking camera.
She doesn't have balls, but she has everything else.
Yeah, she definitely don't got those shits. We know that for sure. She is indeed Yoko, a girly pop, because I keep seeing a fucking insufferable bitch. So yeah, she does not have any male genitalia.
The chutzpah, I mean. She's got the nerve.
Because she doesn't put her face when it's time to do something difficult, so she doesn't have the balls.
To say,
No, yeah, no, that's directly true. I'll just keep repeating that shit in for heads that do not understand. Yoko is the like Yoko. ANISA Jamha is the perfect example of, again, victim complex to the maximum. Max stats 10 out of 10. Cry bullying, max stats 10 out of 10, and never taking accountability, max stats 10 out of 10. Like, yo, that's never happening for her. Her admitting fault, that means like there's calamities happening in the world. That means it's truly on some 2012 beat, it's over. Like, that means the world is quite literally ending. If she's taking accountability for something and it's genuine and she's gonna make a good change to her overall character and improve as a person, oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man, the fucking earth must have imploded on itself. Like, dude.
We have no regrets. We're proud of ourselves, really.
That is like insane to say. That's what I'm saying. Like, that is crazy.
Really?
Do not regret at all how things have gone.
Yeah, real good.
Like, everybody involved
Yes.
in Creator Clash 2 was talking about how much ANISA wanted to take a lot of the credit. This was her event,
She
her
hired a
passion.
documentary crew to follow her around.
And then when it was a catastrophic failure, she was nowhere to be found.
Generational failure. Generational wagwan.
And Ian was the one
facing the music alone.
doing a charity stream. Like,
And then
what?
when he's getting criticized.
No, he wasn't doing it alone because Yoko was sitting right there, just not on camera, because of course she doesn't want to show her face when she's fucking emasculating, humiliating, and embarrassing the fuck out of her husband, and then claiming that that shit is love and it's not, because last time I checked, at least in Chili's opinion, with love, you would have your partner's best interests at heart. And saying that he has a medical condition if he truly does have IBS, and oh no, you've always had IBS, exposing that something very, very personal if true, doesn't seem like best interest. And then to say he's always shitting his pants, caca pants, I very much think that does not have your partner's best interest at heart at all. Why the fuck would you say, especially on a public live stream where he is trying to remake, basically, not what's the word, remedy. He's remedy the fucking event y'all fucked up blatantly. I ain't gonna lie. And still, even to that factor, he made what, 187k or whatever, and he lost 250k, or started off negative 500k. He's blatantly on this boy trying to recoup the shit that y'all lost. Again, the charity funds that were supposed to go to children with cancer, and you're on this boy making fun of his dumb ass, saying that he shits himself. It's like, I was just saying this yesterday on the vid. Like, I need y'all to understand the concept of the ethereal crash. Like, the just straight up ethereal crash. Where, again, you are so mad and pissed to where you're not mad. Like, you're not gonna, what the, nah, you're just sitting there in, like, genuine disbelief and disappointment. You're like, wow, like, this person is truly soulless, like, evil, like actually is blatantly a narcissist. You're like, oh man, like you're cooked, like, you're done, like, it's over for you. You're off the deep end. There is no recovery, where you blatantly cannot see how bad, how truly terrible and abhorrent the things that you have done and are saying and continue to say are. You can't see it at all, and you still think that you are the victim, that everyone is against you, and you have done nothing wrong. Insanity, bro. Insanity. And that is me, quite literally, every time I see Yoko or Soy Dubs. Stamped. I'm trying to tell you, it's them two or Hassan. If they are rage baiting, I am falling for it 100%. Every single time, because the Johns that be coming out of their mouth or what they be doing are absolutely ridiculous every time. That's all. Back to the video, baby. Had to get that rant off. Let's get back to it.
For me, it's like, oh, okay, well, why are you targeting little old me? I didn't have anything to do with it. It's like, please, please, Ian, you deserve better. And that says a lot, because you don't deserve much.
I'm about to say, no, he does deserve better, but he doesn't deserve shit. Honestly, I keep saying, like, bro, I don't know why he doesn't just divorce her ass like himself. Everyone's saying she's gonna divorce him. He just needs to fucking leave, bro. I'm sorry, again, I have to take off, I gotta take it all off to look the Hunts in the face. y'all know how I get down, but let's think on the tip of Ian right now. You know how I get down. I say it all the time. Personality is everything, baby. If we cannot have good convos, really connect with each other on that type of tip, especially on a deeper level, everything else like looks and all that is irrelevant, because how long can them Jones really keep heads there? I don't give a fuck how good Joe Jalooper is, hun. Nothing in my fucking life would no Jalooper on this planet would ever allow me to destroy my fucking life the way that Ian has. So I have no idea what is keeping him there. It cannot still be the Jalooper. It cannot be. There's no way. Because there, again, like I was saying in one of the other videos, there is no, and let's just keep it, well, let me not even say Jalooper, there is no pussy on this planet that could make me fuck my entire life up like this, or should be able to make him fuck his life up like this. So, what is going on here? He needs to leave her. There's nothing. This relationship is not love. This shit is not even close to that. Nowhere near it. She doesn't have his best interests at heart. She constantly fucking embarrasses this nigga, emasculates him, like, humiliates him every fucking time. Constantly throws this nigga under the bus. Like, what is causing this nigga to stay? What is? I have no fucking idea. Is it just the time? Does he feel like if he leaves, like, fuck, I wasted my entire life? Nigga, you already did. Cause look at all this shit. Leave her ass. What the fuck are you doing, Soy Dubs? Bro, like, parasocial shit, I know, but, like, that nigga has to leave her. Have y'all been seeing all this shit? I don't give a fuck what the G-boys say. Nah, bro. The reason a creator clash and all this shit happened is because of Ethan. Yeah, tell those niggas to shut the fuck up. Just like their fucking God King Zaddy, those niggas will never see reality and or take accountability. I don't have time for those niggas. For people that peep game on how fucking bad this shit was, why the fuck is he still with her ass? Again, this is all Ian's fault. He willingly let it happen. But to this point, I see no reason to keep himself in this position. It constantly gets worse. Every fucking day. Don't believe me? Look at the goddamn page. Shit, just like with the daily slops we posted about Yoko Soy Dubs, damn near daily it gets that fucking bad. Super rants. I keep getting into super rants, but like, yo, I've been covering this shit for so fucking long where I'm like, yo, he just, like, dude, this guy just really wants his fucking life to just be constantly miserable and shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him, bro? It's crazy, like.
But nobody deserves what she does, and you deserve nothing.
Like, exactly, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I can't wish this shit on my worst enemies. I don't even have enemies, bro. I couldn't wish this shit on. It's like, dude, this is constant torture and misery, bro. You're just going through emotional abuse every fucking day. Like,
You know, dying alone is better than this. So
it is. No, I'll be frank, and this is why I keep saying shit. I'll die alone. Well, truly will be dying alone because beating those chopped allegations, finding a hun that finds truly never happening. Chop this shit, let alone my boring ass. I ain't gonna fucking lie. Y'all know me. I'm not going outside. The girly pops may want to go out on a little date, get a little cutesy. Not Trilly, not going nowhere. We got slops to post. That's what I always tell the huns. You don't fucking want Trilly. I'm boring as shit. Let alone my dumb ass how the fuck I look. I'm just boring as hell. You gonna get bored like literally an hour. And that's the funny part. I just got off of ranting about the looks and shit. Yeah, like listen, we can have introspective deep conversations, but going outside to do shit, oh, that's mixy for me, hun. I'm not gonna lie, so trust. But yeah, no, I always say I'm dying alone because I'm not going outside to beat people. We know that. But main reason, a good reason to die alone is because yeah, man, sometimes you get yourself roped up into these not so positive relationships, and yeah, man, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Yeah, I think sometimes it's just best to be quite single. Sometimes, obviously, if you got a good partner that actually does love you and has your genuine interest at heart, like I say all the time, be with your partner, baby. It's more love. You know what I'm saying? Tell your hun for the bros, or tell your mans for the babes. It's big love for them. You already know. Like, tell them you love them. You always love your partner. I'm just gonna tell you right now, though. Hopefully you know how to handle it when it get bad, because a lot of heads be saying that they want love and all that type of beat, and like I said, they want all the good parts. They sure do, but they don't want to talk about the bad parts, the arguments. you know what I'm saying, when they disagree on Jones, how to handle it when it gets peas, when your partner, you need someone to console them, hear them out. They don't want to do all that. Make sure to remember that in your relationships, baby. I ain't gonna lie. Whole lot of Jones. Anyway, truly super sidebarring. Getting back to the main point. Yeah, I would a 100 billion trillion. See what I did there? Oh, pun. Truly. Yeah, would die alone than be with Yoko. I'm sorry, like, I'll keep it peas with the Huns once more. The only thing Yoko has to offer is Jalooper. Let's keep it a buck. That's the only thing. What is she? Is she gonna console you when you're sad? What, you ain't see the other vid? She literally thinks men that cry are bitches. You should not show emotion and none of that shit. It makes you look weak. So she definitely ain't gonna be there for you emotionally, but again, we already peeped that. So what the fuck is she gonna be there for you for? Jalooper and sorry hun, don't want it from your ass.
Well, that's what you deserve, is to die alone.
No.
Yes, it's what you deserve. Scumbag, loser,
I don't know.
Idiot, loser, dumbass, caca pants. I'm trying to tell you, it's always in threes with Ethan.
Fake friend, thin skin, zero moral fiber, completely malleable. What a weak person. What a weak... This man is a human squishy.
He called this nigga a stress ball, bro.
I don't see the squishy.
He's the type of squishy where you
very
squeeze him and
like
his eyes pop out. That's him.
I don't know. To me, he feels like a skeleton. I don't see anything.
Yeah, nah, I'm with Elo on that. I feel like he's a soulless husk. Like there's nothing there. Like this nigga's bones, he just been sucked dry, and not in the good way. Like, bro, there's just nothing left in him. He's not a human anymore. He's an entity, bro. Like he's just nothing. Once more, he cannot formulate his own thoughts. He can't finish his sentences. Nothing. There's nothing there. It's just him.
Squishy.
Just literally just Ian.
He's a ghost in a shell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. But to
Squishes are cute, you know.
some are. To give credit to Real Good Touring, they were going to pay Lena back half, which was good, but we pushed back a little bit.
Fuck that. Now y'all niggas paying back the full. What you mean, bro? I'm not gonna lie.
We're like, dude, come on. Then they said, okay, we're going to pay you the whole amount.
Yeah, you niggas are. What the fuck?
Good for them.
Okay.
They also said, it seems like
those niggas half. Nah, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. If you wanted to pay back half, man, you should have got Yoko and Soy Dubs to serve up that other half. But their broke asses can't do that shit, so you're serving the full. I'm like, hey, man, you shouldn't have partnered with those dumbasses, man. I feel bad for you on that tip, bro. They must have got you, bro. But you ain't about to get me, so that cheese, I'm gonna need that.
I'm going to pay that back. Last guy back the whole amount as well.
That's good.
So, so that's good. But again, so they're being forced to pony up.
Yeah.
And I can imagine they're probably losing and getting fucked big time.
They must be.
Yeah. And I feel bad for them on that tip, but it's like, bro, again, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Niggas been knowing that Yoko and Soda's for a minute, especially after fucking Ian doing the apologies and shit, that these niggas were incompetent and dumb and fucked. Like, yeah, I wouldn't have worked with those niggas.
Pissed.
Which is why I'm wondering why they haven't said anything. But who knows what actually happened.
Because it would get more backlash on them. It brings more light to the people who are oblivious to this. I always talk about it. Lost City Syndrome. But yeah. Well, yeah, Lost City Syndrome is real with these skinwalkers and fucking fake people. Because Lost City Syndrome applies ever so heftily to Yoko, because she's a skinwalker. Validation, gratification, she does whatever will give her the most validation in that moment. This is exactly why she says, oh, well, you know what I'm saying, I'm this race, I'm that, I follow this religion, I do that, I follow this political belief. Like, yeah, it's all bullshit. It's whatever's gonna get her glazed up in that moment. Like, yeah, so that's skinwalker shit. But this is a perfect example of the Lost City equation, where, like, again, if Real Good Touring, like they did with the whole like this is what happened to Yoko and Soy Dubs when they dropped the Let's Talk About Creator Class 3 thing, where it's like, yeah, by them opening up and being more transparent and talking about this information, that caused people who are oblivious to it, did not know about this or anything like that, to know about it, which does put bad, like, worse rep onto Yoko and Soy Dubs, because yeah, y'all were getting 34% of the profit share when this is supposed to be a charity boxing event and a third of the money was going to y'all. Hell yeah, nah, bleeding hefty, and it was driving the knife through the heart. But for Real Good Touring in this case, it's like, oh yeah, the bleed gonna be bad, because yeah, if they open up and say more Jones, that's like, okay, okay, I feel like y'all got snaked by Yoko and Sodas on that part, but y'all could have been like, nah, why don't y'all tell them not to do this and all that? Y'all just got, frankly, bitched. So it's going to be worse rep on them, which is going to cause a bleed. So I doubt that they'll really be that transparent at the very least, or not to say that like they're just not totally, because again, let's talk about Creator Class 3 video. It was pretty transparent. I mean, we got to know a little bit more interesting things about Yoko Soy Dubs, but at least for them themselves, especially now knowing that they're gonna be the bulls probably paying and reimbursing some of these fighters back. Oh yeah, they not cracking the books.
On the scene. I mean,
Yeah.
who knows? There might be
Yeah.
a reason they're not saying something. I don't know, but I do know they're paying Lena back in full what they promised.
That's
So,
good.
We haven't got the money yet, but they're not gonna fuck.
But that's the funny part too, because they're definitely incentivized to pay, you know what I'm saying, Lena back, especially like on the behalf of Ethan, because if they don't, yeah, they get ass blasted on fucking, you know what I'm saying, the H3 show, which is bad for heads like, you know what I'm saying, Dad and all that, again, who don't have huge audiences, because yeah, it doesn't put that much sweat on like Real Good Touring or Yoko Soy does, which sucks in that case. But hey, I ain't gonna lie, yo, Lena definitely getting that cheese back though. That's tough, because yo, those niggas would be getting wiped on the show.
That's over.
No. Yeah, they were very responsive and they were nice about it.
Yeah, they were.
That's
nice.
good.
They were nice about it. I could tell that they just want this nightmare to be over.
Yeah.
They've
Yeah.
been thrust into this horrific situation, and they're just like, wow. I think they should have just let it die. 'Cause
Yeah.
they would've just been there.
This is what I said. Like after the shit got postponed and like they weren't doing it in Florida anymore and they were gonna do it at the Hollywood Palladium or whatever, they should have like literally Ethan was saying it. They should have postponed it, or not even not postponed. They should have just canceled it right after that shit got postponed. Like after that shit got delayed, just nixed it. Like, yeah, this shit was over, bro. This shit was never going to do actual motion at all.
Still remained Ian.
I don't know why they even tried.
Yo, they should have nixed it after, like, no, I remember this too. They should have definitely X'd this out after, like, if you saw on the Emily Arena when they had this boy in Florida and Tampa or whatever, when it was grayed out at the top of the arena because all those seats up there weren't selling at all whatsoever. Nah, this shit should have been X'd out, bro. This shit was not going anywhere.
I can only assume that they were just on the line for a ton
For money.
of deposits.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like what kind of deposit you got to put down to rent out a 40 or 20,000 person stadium?
Literally just talking about it. Yeah, that shit, like, again, the Emily Arena, that shit probably put them in a major hole. Not probably, it definitely did.
Losing money costs you nothing.
I don't actually
Losing money definitely costs you something. Your money.
Well, losing money costs you nothing. I forgot about that. Benny Johnson.
I'm not sure that the deposit would actually be that substantial for that.
What?
I think it more
For a 40,000 seat arena, there's no way in hell. That shit is going to be expensive as hell.
is that there's probably cancellation fees and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that make it even worse? Because you put down a deposit, which was cheese, and then you have to cancel, which then maybe you get back some of your deposit, but then the cancellation fees kind of X some of it out, so you wouldn't even break even in that case.
Which I guess effectively is the same.
And
Which therefore, yeah, you would lose cheese. So I don't know. That's a bad.
as I just want to say, as a licensed, fully fledged financial advisor, I want to disagree full-heartedly with Benny Johnson just said. Benny Johnson claims that losing money costs you nothing.
Were you young and dumb? How much money did you lose?
That is like literally the dumbest shit. Like, yo, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, losing money costs you nothing. Like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, that's like what I expect like a fucking alpha male nigga to say. Like, bro, if you just lose bread, fuck it, bro. You're a manly nigga, bro. The more bread just gonna spawn just off of your aura. Like, nigga, what? Like, nigga, nah, bro. That's like basically saying, you know how, like, you know what I'm saying, with everybody? Boss lady, shout out to boss. So your parents always say, yo, money don't grow on trees. These niggas are basically telling you money does grow on trees. Nah, bro. Nah, last time I checked, it doesn't. Because if it did, oh boy, I'm already a farmer. Slippy. What level's y'all barn? Huh, but yeah, I'm already a farmer. But I'd really be farming then. Boy, I'll tell you what, because my crops sure would be money. Literally.
Everyone loses money.
That may be true, Benny, but here at H3 Finance
Cost you nothing.
LLC, fully accredited, number 5377725.
Losing money costs you nothing.
Do not listen to him. Put all your money into the S&P 500. And
Not financial advice.
don't look at it for 10 years. You'll come back rich. It's easy. Don't listen to Benny Johnson. He's a fucking idiot. That dude wipes his ass with his hand. Sure of it. I'm sure of it. Anyway, so that's that's Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Very good.
We're still at her mom's house on the basement floor. Doing great. Happy
In Edmonton.
as clams. No regrets. No regrets. No regrets.
No regrets. I got literally none.
We regret nothing. It's been a beautiful event, a terrific time. Everybody's
It definitely wasn't.
having so much fun.
Doing?
And also, there's the clip of her saying she's never been happier.
Oh yeah, oh that one was rough too.
Do we have that on the board, Zach?
But I truly am genuinely the happiest I've ever been in
Yep, you sure are, Yoko. I bet you are, you fucking narcissist.
my life right now. I feel so freed.
Who believes that?
Not me, for damn sure. Because if that was the truth, again, why did she spurg out, crash out on Twitter the other day?
Who in the name? Do you show me one person in the world?
Oh, could you please name my ultimate sin because I'm married to the man who did the content cop? Okay, Ethan gives you 11 to 12 sins. Her response? What a pathetic list. Did not address any of the quote-unquote sins that well, they are sins. She did not address any of the sins listed out. Seems like a bit of the, not taking accountability I talked about earlier. Hilarious!
Including Ian, who believes that statement.
Yeah, I'm an angry bitch.
You
I didn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that word. Say that.
I would. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Not to the Huns, not to any Huns in general, but to Yoko specifically, absolutely unquestionable. Once more, she's an unsufferable witch bitch, and that's just confirmed. Again, you think I'm lying? We have a fuckload of it. You know what? All I gotta do is just put in ANISA. I don't even have to put in IDUBBBZ. I literally don't even have to put in IDUBBBZ. I just have to put in ANISA just by herself. You don't believe me? Call me a farmer. Call me a farmer. You don't believe me? All these vids. Go check them out. Go watch them yourself. I ain't gonna lie. You'll see everything you need to see. In Trilly's opinion, I feel as though it's very much justified to call Yoko, ANISA Jomha, an unsufferable troglodyte witch bitch. It is not even like a question. I know it's getting a bit disrespectful, but again, I've never had any respect for her dumbass in the first place.
One again about the happiest I've ever been.
But I truly am genuinely the
She
happiest
sounds like
I've
JoJo
ever
in
been.
the beginning.
But I
Right?
truly am genuinely the happiest I've ever been.
That's a fucking lie. And that
It is.
just proves to you she's a liar, okay? She's gonna lie.
Nah, I think the part about, you know, her shoving the accountability, her saying that we were promised a bunch of things, even though she, again, was the one of the two leaders of these charity boxing events that literally didn't donate a dollar to charity. Yeah, nah. I think I definitely knew that she was a fucking pathological liar.
About that. Just be like, yeah, you know, it's a tough time. No, I'm the happiest I've ever been. We're so proud of ourselves and we have nothing to regret. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Double it.
What losers.
Stamped.
Anyway. So there they are, and we're all having so much fun, aren't we, guys? My producer has no idea I snuck into my movie. Oh, this was funny. This is a fan of the show,
That's
apparently.
actually how we met.
Or no, he is a fan of the show, and he's friends with somebody we know who...
Okay, word. Didn't moved on. I already know what it is. Of course, that was the IDUBBBZ situation just got way worse. H3 show 168. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG live episode, down in the description. First link, share the love, of course. Ethan, Ela, the whole crew on the pod, and of course, Trilly's a Panda, the H3 fam. They showed love. We gotta share it back every time, baby. Yeah, final opinions and conjecture though for Yoko Soy Dubs. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Their downfall gets sweeter with every passing slop. Sloppy. Lovely. And they will continuing to do so. Every time, baby. So Yoko Soy Dubs, keep fucking embarrassing yourselves. The wallet appreciates it. The boss appreciates it. And by jovial, does Trilly get appreciation out of it, because I do get indeed a good laugh watching you two dumbasses embarrass yourselves. But yeah, other than that, like I said, again, shout out, share the love with Ethan, Ely, the whole crew on the pod, the H3 family gangsta. And I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.